The March Movement event is underway in Jurassic World Alive starting today, and we have 3 new events going on for this particular month-long challenge for alliances. The first of which is going to be the Alliance Rush. What the Alliance Rush is, in case you missed it in my previous video, is every alliance is going to be competing for DNA. Basically is what it is. It is going to last from today the 1st until the 4th, and then this event is going to repeat again on the 22nd through the 25th, so plan accordingly. What you're gonna have is every alliance will accumulate rush points throughout the event. How do you get rush points? It's simple, because you're going to go into the arena to battle. That's gonna be 1 rush point. And then when you win, if you win, you're going to be awarded a 2nd point. Each member's points are calculated and added to the alliance's total rush points. Throughout, the top 50 alliances' progress will be tracked on the forum, which is where you can find all this information. I'll put a link in the description below. For now, only the alliance's names and total rush points will be tracked. Individual players will accumulate rush points for whichever alliance they are part of. Accounted for rush points will not be subtracted from an alliance if the player who earns them leaves the alliance during the event. So don't worry about it if you have people that are coming and going and leaving your alliance. Those accumulated points are going to stay with your alliance, not with the player. If an individual is not in an alliance at the time the Alliance Rush event ends, they'll not be eligible for this alliance's rewards. Individuals will receive the reward corresponding with the alliance they belong to at the time the Alliance Rush ends. Pretty simple, right? And do note here that the dates for the 2nd Alliance Rush, the 22nd through the 25th, those are subject to change, so don't have that set in stone on your calendars. As they mentioned, the scores will be updated on the forum. Here's the timeline you can expect to follow from the corresponding weekends. Friday, the Alliance Rush begins at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm recording this after 10 a.m. Eastern, so it is underway now. The first rush points calculations will occur at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is gonna be noon my time, and it's just after 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, so we're still a couple hours away from that. Results will be posted on the forum shortly thereafter. Saturday, 2nd rush points calculations occur at 10 a.m. Eastern. They will be posted on this forum. And then on Sunday again at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then finally on Monday, once again, the final results will be posted on the forum after 10 a.m. Eastern. The prizes for this event. If you are in the top 5, you're gonna get 900 Diplodocus DNA, which is an epic class dinosaur. 6th place through 10th place is gonna get 600, ranging all the way down to, if you're in 31st to 50th place, you're gonna get 150 Diplodocus DNA. And a lot of people are kind of like, meh, Diplodocus isn't all that great, and they may be right. I haven't unlocked it yet, but free DNA is free DNA, and they're giving you this just for playing the game that you would normally be playing anyways. So, with all that in mind, I'm gonna jump into the battle arena. I've had a pretty good morning so far. I'm gonna see if I can continue my good fortune. For this tournament, you know me, I like to do fun decks. I like to try new things. But for this particular tournament, for the first time through it, I'm actually gonna go with what I think is probably, arguably, the best deck that I'm able to put together. I am in Avery. I'm starting off at 4837 for trophies. I've already done my daily booster, so I need to actually claim all of this. My extraction, I need to claim that for 250 coin. I'm still pretty broke as far as coin goes, so that's a high priority for me right now. Luckily for me, I don't have anything pressing that I'm trying to level up at the moment that I've hit a coin wall. And before I go further, I do believe I saw a rumor that we have a coin sale, and we do. If you have hard cash saved up, I don't have enough. I definitely recommend going after the vault of coins if you have the 4,500 hard cash. I don't. 30,000 coins. I've got 2 days, so I'm gonna hold off on this for now, but chances are most likely I will be purchasing some coins. Coin sales don't come around that often, but when you have the opportunity, it's definitely a good idea to take advantage of it, if at all possible. My game is mega drifting for lag here. I can't even in good conscience, actually what I can do is I will battle this strike tower. And let me just tell you that I'm telling you right now, yes, I'm going to do battles in the arena, but where I am on this map is nowhere near where I actually live. And it's just crazy GPS drift. I have no idea why it put me so far away. Strike towers, I believe I have an epic incubator possible out of this. I could sure use an epic, not incubator, scent capsule. I could definitely use it. Even a rare would be nice, just to pick up some extra DNA. I've been using a lot of the little scent capsules just to try to pick up little DNA here and there, not going for anything major or specific, just trying to add to my totals a little bit. You're definitely going to want to hold any of your scent capsules that you get this week, because coming soon, we're going to have an event where darting dinosaurs is going to be part of the Alliance mission. So unless you're out and about and you've specifically planned to dart dinosaurs for this week, I highly suggest go ahead and saving those. Easy as can be. Thor is an absolute monster. And yes, I do have an opportunity at an epic scent capsule here. Here we go. Coins, always good. Large. Large is okay. It's not great. I definitely could have done a lot worse, but like you can't even see the park that it had me at on my map. Anyway, here we go. My strike team, as you kind of got a glimpse of, I've got Yoshi, I've got Dilophosaurus, I've got my Miragea, Tenontorex, Dracoceratops, Thor, Indom, and then Triostronix. Maybe, like, I think it's all based on opinion and gameplay, like personal play style. I think I could swap out a couple things here or there, maybe take out Yoshi, get something a little less RNG dependent, but I think Yoshi kind of gives me the best chance at winning, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I timed out on my first attempt at joining a battle. Now I have a couple of options to choose from. I have a really bizarre tight team here, but what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm actually gonna open with Miragea. Miragea is really not great against Dilophosaurus, but it's really good against Spinotosuchus. And so if my opponent had gone with the Bleed Dinosaur, I would have had a nice matchup there. Let's see what happens here. I don't think it's a horrendous matchup, especially because I have Dracoceratops in my back pocket here. I can get out of a lot of bad situations. And I actually think I'm just gonna go ahead and expose my Dracoceratops right off the bat. A lot of times people like to keep this hidden in their back pocket till the very end. I like to use it to get me out of trouble. And Dilophosaurus was gonna create some interesting matchup problems for me. What I'm gonna do here is, if I don't get one shot, and chances are I'm gonna get one shot because a level 26 Raptor is insane. And now I'm gonna go with Dilophosaurus. I don't like the fact that Yoshi is the rampage and run dinosaur for Dilophosaurus here. I would have preferred Miragea to be that dinosaur, and if that had been the situation, in all likelihood, I would have opened with Dilophosaurus. But I'm actually gonna use this opportunity to swap. Okay, this actually worked out pretty well, I think. I'm actually okay with this, but man, my opponent's dinosaur is a level 26. I don't even remember what I knocked out, but a level 26 something. This is a level 24 something. I think I don't want to take the damage, so I'm going to go for the evasive stance. I could have done the cleanse move there, the nullification move, but this should set me up for the knockout here, which it does unless my opponent swaps out. It didn't. I feel pretty good here. Yeah, I have two weaker dinosaurs, but ooh, actually, if I dodge, I think I win. That's a big if. I dodged. So I think that's game. Because I'm taking out the best thing about can't even think of the name of it. Erlodamus. The speed up, that might cause a problem here. Did not want to see the speed up there. So here are my choices. I'm actually gonna go Miragaea. My opponent's gonna cloak, but I'm gonna, oh wait, that may have been a bad choice. I think if my opponent had done Rampage, I think I would have gotten knocked out there. Oh no, he did Rampage. Okay, yeah, so I should be good here, because I'm definitely gonna do 200 damage. I had to think for a second, I had a moment of panic, but that's 2 points. 1 for the game, 1 for the win, and 34 trophies to go along with it. I'm completely cool with that. And 350 coins. Let's do one more. I want to say for today, something in the neighborhood of like 6 and 2, ballpark, maybe 7 and 2. Trying to get those points. Actually, this is a really good team. Again, I don't like Yoshi being to the right of Dilophosaurus, and for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going to start with Indoraptor. I think Indoraptor is an exceptional lead, but I feel like I maybe had better options there. Again, I just don't want to swap into Yoshi, because Yoshi is so frail that if I'm not knocking something out, then Yoshi's going to get knocked out. Because I got hit on the first one, I have to do the cleanse here. Opponent is probably going to do strike, which it did, but I had no option. Like I wasn't in a position where I was going to be able to call their bluff, for I guess for lack of a better term. Typically, if I don't get hit on the big move there at the beginning, typically what I'll do is I'll just Rampage on turn 2, and if they bleed, they bleed. But in this case, because I got hit on the first attack, I couldn't afford to bleed out for 2 turns. I'm gonna go with a cute stun here after the slowing impact is gonna hit me. Gonna stun my opponent. And then I'm gonna be able to regenerate and then get out of there. And then the question is what do I want to bring in? I almost feel like Yoshi is expendable here. And I'll tell you why. Because once Yoshi gets knocked out, then I'm gonna have it set up where I have Dilophosaurus' hit and run going into Dracoceratops. And that, for me, that's a great situation. So I could take the guaranteed damage here, or I could go with the evasive. Oh, but I forgot he had nullifying. That was a bad play on my part. I should have just taken the guaranteed damage. That was a bad play on my part. So now what I'm gonna do, Dilophosaurus, he's got his stun loaded up. So I'm going to go with the distraction. So if I get hit twice, it doesn't hurt as bad. See, slowing impact was queued up. This presents a bit of a problem here. Maybe I could have gone, because he went for the slow. I'm actually going to, if I'd gone with superiority strike, then we'd have been tied. But I thought he still had his stun loaded up. See what happens. Should I just go for the knockout? Okay. But see what happens here. I'm gonna go with the distraction. My opponent didn't do the regenerate, so they're gonna do the stun. Okay, and then the regenerate, but that's not actually, the only bad part about that is I still have to knock out 2 of his figures. But what's gonna happen here is if he swaps out, I'm gonna destroy whatever comes in. Like I said, I was going to destroy whatever came in. Now I have a lot of options here. 1900. That's gonna be 21. I kinda have to go distracting here. Unless they go for superiority strike. But there's no reason for them to do superiority strike. They might, but there's no reason for them to do superiority strike. They should do the defense shattering impact, which is what I thought that they were gonna do. And now, oh, I forgot about Dracorex. He just brought out Dracorex too. There was nothing I could have done anyways. I was gonna do 1900 damage, so I was kind of dead to rights there. One game apiece, one win, one loss, minus 37 hurts. Tiebreaker here. Let's see, I've accumulated 3 points for the Fodder Alliance, and I don't even know how my guys are doing yet. Or girls, guys and girls, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know my alliance. How bad am I? Final battle here. I'm gonna try to get, what is that? It's gonna be 5 points out of 3 matches. Again, we get Yoshi. And I'm actually just going to lead with Yoshi this time. Yoshi is going to set the tone for, if he gets knocked out in one shot, I'm probably going to lose. If it happens to survive and do some dodges, set myself up for a pretty good victory. Cleansing impact, and that is the absolute worst case scenario. So I don't have a team that can come back from losing that, because I'm going to lose this dinosaur on one attack. That's a level 29 Indoraptor. Why would they even evasive stance? Like, that makes no sense at all. It was weird. There was literally no reason for them to do that, because even without a crit, that one-shots me. This is going to be a quick match. Level 29. The only thing that I'm hoping for at this point is that I lose like 14 trophies, because I don't have a level 29 dinosaur even close. So this wasn't even a battle. This was I had to have my Yoshi dodge, and Yoshi was a no-show. 22, that seems really high. That seems really high for somebody that has a level 29 figure, when my highest is 27, and then my next is 26, and then like my next is 24. So you can see, like, there's a vast disparity between that dinosaur, the level 29. I don't care if it is Indoraptor, which relatively speaking is easy to create. Final battle here. Gonna try to go 2 for 2, 2 wins, 2 losses. I have Tenontorex in my team here, and I'll be honest, I don't really know how to use Tenontorex. I don't know its role. It kind of wants to be a control dinosaur, but it's got some heavy hits. And I swear to God, if I don't start dodging something soon, that's what I say. I'm not really mad, because I know going into this that I'm playing a 50-50 game, but that's why I say in my videos, if you don't have the stomach to be able to handle not dodging, like Yoshi didn't dodge, 1-hit KO. So far, Indoraptor hasn't dodged anything. If it doesn't dodge again, I've missed my last 4 dodges. If you don't have the stomach for that, then it's probably not a good deck for you to run. Now, yes, I could have swapped out and used my Dracoceratops to take out whatever this thing is, Uterinax, but I didn't want, like, 400 health is negligible, and I don't know. I guess I could have. Maybe should have, I don't know. When they're that low on health, I typically don't like to swap them in. The Revenge, the counterattack is gonna get the knockout there. Let's see what I'm going up against this time. If it's over 20, if it's a level 25 or higher, I'm sure that this is over 25. It's 25. And this is kind of my wall, like the high 48s to the low 49s. That's kind of my wall. Because then I start going up against teams with these figures that are just like their entire team. Rip. Their entire team is stronger than my highest dinosaur, so I don't ever expect to win those. In fact, I know going into it that I'm going to lose unless I dodge, which I obviously didn't do. So 1 win, 3 losses is not great, but I didn't really lose a whole lot of trophies because I was going against such higher competition. Anyway, that's all I've got for today's video. Get out there, battle in the arenas. My only suggestion for this that I wish that they would do different is at the end of the tournament seasons when nobody's playing because you're at the threshold. So for me, if I'm at 4750, see I'm at 4789, I might play one more if we were nearing the end of the tournament season just to see. But if I lost it, I'm done. Like I'm gonna take my 4750 reward and stop there. So what I'd like to see them actually do is force this at the end of the tournament season to force people to get out and play in the arena and not sit on their 4750. Although I still think I'd rather have the rewards for the 4750 than the Diplodocus. Diplodocus is just not, it doesn't inspire me. And for that reason, if anything real was on the line, I definitely wouldn't try to grind for it. But I don't know what they could give. You know what? You know what would actually be better than Diplodocus is if they put like Proceratosaurus, or if they put some of these other, like, how about Irritator? Like if that were 900 Irritator, I'd be all over this. So I just think that there are better creatures that they could put as rewards that you can't get on the reg that would get people to play more. And so if you are looking for suggestions, that would be mine. That's all I've got for this one. So until next time.